Hey, Royal Rough Riders. This is Mademoiselle Mosley again. I hope everybody is doing fine tonight. You know, I think about us, and I know it's a lot of us that have been through childhood trauma. And I was thinking about my very own, and I'm sure many of you can relate to this, but we may not realize it at the time that the drama was to create roadblocks. It was to keep you from being free to be you and for me to be me. By always going back in our mind in that dark place or trying to justify the lie that somehow we were at fault for what happened to us. No fault of our own. And right now, people are in a big conversation talking about your light, and that's why people do stuff. This is the thing. Your light was noticed when you were in your family, when you was a child. There was something special about you. And that's why that spirit within the person did what they did to you. Yes. And I remember when I first remembered what happened to me, because we don't all just have it in the front of our minds. Sometimes it's hidden so far in the back, the trauma of what happened. It's just like it's in a closed room with a lock on it, or God, hedges it around until you're able to understand it more or be able to endure what it is that's behind that door. Yeah. So, and then we're afraid to tell people because we feel like they won't believe us. And it's nothing like experiencing something and telling someone close to you that's supposed to love you and watch out for you that truly don't believe you. And I'm not truly not believing you in love, if you know what I'm saying. Like, did that really happen? No, truly not believing you in hate. You're lying. That never happened to you. See, they feel like if you're lying, then they don't have to validate, because validating something happening to you in their care, they feel like it unvalidates them, which it does not, because you can't be everywhere all the time. That's just not realistic in life. So, and another thing, I remember when it came back to my remembrance, I think I was in my, I probably was about 20, maybe in my early 20s. And no, yeah, I was in my 20s. And it came back to remembrance. It was just not even trying to, it just came to the forefront of my mind. And when I told my father, he act like, because it was in the family, it was a person in the family. He was like, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "Am I damn sure?" See, and what I know now is that the reason why people question you on the person that you're saying it is, especially if they're related to you, is because the person that you're telling what happened to you with the person who did it to you, they don't see them in that kind of view. Oh, that was your cousin. That was your uncle. That was your brother. That was your sister. Women do stuff to kids too, not just men. Men do it. Women do stuff too. But the relationship does not stop people from doing things to you. It gives them more access because they're closer to you. So, when I told my grandmother, she says children lie. And I understand why they say that, because why she said that was because now you getting all that you want to get in the world, which I don't have no problem with people getting what they getting. I don't even dislike or hate anybody who cared for me and something happened to me, because I know that you can't be everywhere all the time. And the reason why she said lie, because you don't want to think that one of your children will do something to someone. You know, even though you might really know that, yeah, they bought that thing, or you see up on it, you don't want to admit it because you feel guilty because of what happened to someone whom you were caring for. And then when I told my mother, she was like, "Oh, girl, you almost made me sick." You know, just thinking about something that happened to your child, you know, and not finding out for years, and happen to face that you were out doing whatever you were doing, and this is what happened to my child. It don't even take all day for something to happen to a child. Somebody can do something in 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, however long. So, you know, I know how you feel. You want to tell somebody, but you're afraid that you won't be validated. Hmm. But when I think about everybody's response, my mother, my grandmother, and my father, everyone was concerned about their feelings, but nobody thought about mine. They never apologized. It was the apology when it took anything away. But baby, I'm sorry that happened to you. I didn't know it. I wished I would have win, and just seeing about you. Are you okay? Um, you know, whatever. They were so worried about their own feelings till they still, to this day, which they can't do it to this at this day because you know life takes its toll on people. But still, they never thought about me. They thought about them own self. They sought to comfort themselves, even though I was the one that was uncomfortable. And that's why I talk to you guys, to make you feel comfortable to, you know, to respond to me in the comments and have a conversation, if you would like a brief, you know, conversation with me, you know, over the YouTube channel, and I will respond accordingly. And some things are not made to respond. Some people just want to put it out. They don't need nothing back in. But if God moves me to put something in, I will do exactly what he tell me to do, because this is why I'm here on YouTube, so you won't feel alone, so you don't feel by yourself. You don't feel like you're the only one that this has happened to. And I've received my healing. And that's another reason I'm telling y'all this. You can be redeemed. You can heal from anything that has happened to you. Some take longer, some holds on you are stronger, but you can do it. That's not the only thing that I've been through, but it's one. And sometimes within that, it gives you a certain kind of insecurity in life as you grow up as a child, when you're taking when somebody is taking something from you like that, and you have no power over your life to fight that person off, or to make a exclamation about anything that they're doing, because people are so caught up in their lives, they're not paying attention to their children's lives. Sometimes they're so busy trying to get the bag, you know what I'm saying, till they drop the ball. It happens. It can happen to us all. You know, like I said, everyone was falling to pieces around me. Everybody that I told, they just falling to pieces, but yet brought me no peace. I'm not falling to pieces. I've been holding the pieces so long. I had to drop them. If you don't drop them pieces, they gonna drop you. carrying all that around, something that you didn't do, that you didn't have any control over. And what I found out is you're going to have to get it yourself. You're going to have to get your healing yourself, baby. Because, see, you have to think like this. Most of the people that you're looking for validation or to reach out to you to care about your feelings, they're not healed either. It's been decades of our people, even probably centuries, that people have not took the time to heal. So you go tell a sick person something that happened to you. You think they gonna validate you? You think that they gonna really be able to see about you? They haven't saw about themselves. They still lying in trauma. So don't be mad at them, because they didn't. A lot of people don't know what's being done to you, because they're trying to keep you so close to the people in the family, like that's gonna keep you from harm, and them are the ones doing what they doing. And that's the reason why I come on here, is to make it clear that you can be redeemed from it. You can. And when I think about it too, when I think about the person who did what they did to me and what it caused me to grow up feeling about myself, that's why I offer people help. Because sometimes you can't go to your family and get help, especially if those are the ones who hurt you. And some of the stuff that goes on in the household, they know it's wrong. They do it because they feel like you ain't got nowhere to run to, you ain't got nobody to go to, so they feel like they can do whatever they want to do to you. So I hope that helped y'all. I hope you heal from whatever has brought you any kind of harm, whether it's mental, physical, or spiritual. Because there's not just physical abuse, there's mental and spiritual abuse. There's all kind of abuses to keep you locked up, to keep you bound to things so that you can't really reach the goal that you're trying to reach. So I love you guys. I pray the best for you. And anytime I use my life to tell somebody something, I'm not going to give no names, because the name of the person isn't important. I can tell you how they related to me or were related to me. See, I don't live in shame no more. I'm not like, oh, I can tell people about my life, because I don't give a damn. I done broke free from the captivity. And I'm trying to break a lot of other people free. Rich, poor, whatever your ethnicity is, that does not keep you from experiencing trauma because you got money or because you're a different ethnicity. It doesn't matter. I want you to break free so that you can run and reach the finish line of what God has designed you to do, and not be stuck at the starting point and never get to finish. I hope that helped y'all. Like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, get it before it gets.